Okay, so I'm definitely gonna try my best to do this video and not reference so much my personal previous relationships and just focus on honestly just helping you guys out. So I'll start with the 5 steps of how to move forward after a breakup. Okay, so first step is go hard or go home. What that means is after a breakup, you both do this whole tag game, like a cat and mouse, where, you know, if she's not showing you like attention, you go and chase after her, and vice versa. If you're not paying attention to her, she'll go and chase you or him, whatever the case might be. So you, for like a period of a couple of months, you do this whole chase thing where, you know, and you're both angry. You're just angry at each other, and you're just like, well, it's your fault that we broke up, and you point fingers and all of that. Well, go hard or go home is the first initial step that you need to make for yourself. Either you decide, you know what, no matter what the fuck happened, no matter what the past is, no matter who fucked up, because stop pointing fingers, because you're never ever going to fix anything by pointing fingers. So you need to make this decision at the beginning. You need to either decide to go hard, which means, you know what, I'm going to forget what happened and I'm going to go after my girl. I'm going to go after her and I'm going to chase her and I'm going to let her know that, you know what, let's just start over. As simple as that. And one mistake that a lot of people tend to do is they do this, they think that they're ready to do this, to start over, but guess what? They'll start constantly, like, you know, reminiscing about it. They'll start bringing up the past. That's not you starting over. That's why you end up breaking up again. You know what I'm saying? Because when you make the decision to go hard, you're going to go hard and you're going to actually make progress, not keep reminiscing on the past damage. That's already done. So if, I know that once trust is lost, it's very, very difficult to gain back, but it's not impossible. It takes work, and guess what it takes? It takes consistency. You need to be consistent with your actions to demonstrate to your partner that even though you were the one that fucked up, or vice versa, or they were the one that fucked up, if they're consistent with their actions, you should be able to trust that back. You know what I'm saying? So it's either go hard or let go. You know what I'm saying? And I know that a lot of people, oh, but how do you stop? How do you stop when you love somebody so hard? Honestly, it's a process. It's really a process. You know, if you're not willing to, and I'm going to say this, and I've said this before, if you're not willing to change the connection, stop the connection, then you're not ready to move forward. You're not ready to move on. You're not ready to keep moving forward. And what I mean by that is that, you know, you'll have any excuse to hit them up. You'll have any excuse to not change your number. Like, those are the initial steps. Change your number, change your email, block them on Facebook, block them on social media, anything and everything that you have to do because you've made that decision, like, no, fuck no, I don't deserve this shit, and you are like legit ready. That's when you know, I gotta let go. I gotta keep moving forward because I'm stuck. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, it takes two. You can't make that decision for yourself. You can't make that decision to fight when they're over here slacking and doing them, and like, no, it doesn't work like that. So the first initial step is to distinguish whether you need to go hard or go home. It's really that simple. I'm a fighter. I'm a warrior. I ride it out through thick and thin, whether I'm by myself, whether this person's committed, whether they're not committed. I'm like, I did everything that I could, to me at least, you know, to say like, yo, like, I'm here, you know, like, it was just my choice. No matter whether it was worth it or not, it was my choice. Like I said, it was like, when you break up, you have so much hate for each other that you're just like, you know what I'm saying? All you do is want to fucking bicker back and forth and point fingers. And that's a huge no-no. Like, y'all need to stop that shit. Don't bicker back and forth. You need to sit down, decide like, yo, listen, I fucked up. This ain't gonna happen again. Or vice versa. This ain't gonna happen again. This is what we need to do to move forward. Are you in or are you out? Step one. Okay? Step two is acceptance and forgiveness. What I mean by that is, you know, when you go through that whole stage where you're pointing fingers and all of that, honestly, you tend to, because, like, let's say, for example, they're the one that fucked up, you tend to hold that grudge even deeper. Because I'm like, yo, after everything that I did for you, you're going to do me like that? God damn, like, why did I deserve that? So I was so busy trying to point out the wrongs and the flaws and all of that, that I wasn't really focusing on how I played a role that could have led us there. You know what I'm saying? And one of the things that I did do after my breakup is I realized a lot of shit that I myself could have done better in the relationship. Unfortunately, we all learn differently, and it took me honestly to get out of the relationship and look, how do I put it? Like, look into the relationship to realize, like, you know what? I could have done this differently. I could have done that differently. Shit, I could have done a couple of things differently. You know what I'm saying? But guess what? It wasn't like I was holding that into myself. It wasn't like I was blaming myself for the breakup. But there's this stage where you have to accept what is and forgive. You get what I'm saying? And the reason why I say that is because, like I said, when I realized all these things, I apologized for them. And it completely got this person off guard. They were like, the fuck? Like, really? Like, I'm like, no, I'm so serious. And I apologized for them. And it wasn't me trying to gain this person back, honestly. It wasn't me trying to gain them back or be with them. It was me for my own sake. I was like, you know what? I need to be the bigger person, and I need to apologize for my wrongdoings too. Because everything plays a part. Everything that you do in a relationship plays a part. You know what I'm saying? And that's forgiveness. And then acceptance is when you have to accept what is. You know what I'm saying? You go through this stage where you're like, damn, is it really done? Damn, has this person really moved on? Damn, like, shit, like, no matter what I'm doing, I'm not getting this person back. Like, shit. You know what I'm saying? You do go through that stage. And it could be vice versa. You know what I'm saying? You go through that stage where you're like, oh my God, like, it's really, really done. And never in a million years. I think more for me because of the fact that I married this person. And, you know, I was legit married. That meant, like, yo, we going at this forever. At least to me, you know? So, for me to accept that it was no longer an us, it was no longer, like, there wasn't even an opportunity to be civil, was very hard for me. So that was something I definitely had to accept. But eventually I did. And then after forgiveness and acceptance comes self-worth. Self-worth was probably the hardest stage I think I had to go through after my breakup. And it all bundles up with step 1, 2, and now 3. I was the one that did wrong. I'm like, oh my God, like, what did I do? What did I do? What did I do to deserve this? You know what I'm saying? It's like you go through that stage where you're like, oh my God, like, am I not worth it? Like, am I that bad? And you know, you just go through the stage where you start questioning yourself, like, what did I do wrong? What the fuck? Like, am I ugly? Like, damn, I know I don't have a banging body, but damn, you know, and you just go through this stage where you're like, oh my God, like, you know? And eventually I started doing a lot of writing. I know a lot of people are like, well, how'd you, you know, honestly, I don't even have an answer to it. I honestly just started writing. I started writing, and as soon as I started writing, and I'm not a poet, don't get me wrong, I'm not a poet, but I realized that I'm a fucking writer. And by me writing and expressing myself and writing down, like, because I'm the type of person that I like to put myself in like all angles, in all different positions. I like to put myself in my shoes, in her shoes, in this person's shoes, in everybody's fucking shoes, and then just write it all down and then figure it out. That helped me realize, you know, the things I apologize for. Because I'm like, well, you know, I would think and think and think and think. I'm like, well, what would she complain about that I could have changed, but I didn't? So, you know, I started thinking and thinking. I'm like, oh shit, okay, damn, I should have changed that. Because, you know, to me at the time, you know, we tend to do this whole, well, maybe she's wrong, or maybe I'm right, or, oh, she's just being dramatic, or whatever the case might be. But we always have an excuse whenever we feel like we're right. But honestly, in a relationship, it's not about who's right and who's wrong. It's about coming together and agreeing on something. You know what I'm saying? She could say it's blue, I could say it's yellow. Okay, well, we both have different opinions. Well, let's just make a fucking rainbow. You know what I'm saying? I know that's a stupid example, but I'm saying that no matter, in a relationship, everybody's gonna have a different opinion. Everybody's gonna handle it differently. But when you're in a relationship, you can't be selfish, because it's no longer about you. It's really not any longer about you, because when you bring somebody else into a relationship, it's now an us. And when you say an us, it's a unity, which means that it's no longer whatever the fuck you say. It's what she says too. And even though you don't agree with what she says, god damn, well, you better fucking mutually agree on something. You know what I'm saying? It's no longer about you. It's no longer whether you think what she says is stupid, whether you think what she says is childish. It's considering that person's feelings and taking them into consideration. And whether you think it's wrong or not, okay, babe, well, what can I do differently? What can I possibly do differently so that this doesn't happen anymore? So that I don't make this mistake anymore? You know, and realizing all of this, and I'm like, I kept thinking back to myself, and I'm like, you know what? Fuck that. I was like, what the fuck did I do? You know, it's like when you break up, especially when it's the other person's fault, they tend to point so many fingers at you, like, oh no, like it's your fault. Like, it's not only me. It's not only me. And that's what they always say. It's not only me. Well, guess what? It is. It really is, because at the end of the day, I realized, I'm like, yo, I'm a good ass woman. You know what I'm saying? I might not be the best looking. I accept that, but I'm fucking beautiful because I have an amazing heart. I'm considerate. I'm selfless, and you know what I'm saying? I can literally sit here and brag about myself, not in a conceited way, but in a way where, like, I know that there's not a lot of women out there like me. You know what I'm saying? And for me to know that I take care of my own, nobody has to pay my bills. I freaking take care of my own kids. I freaking, oh my God. I take care of my woman. I'm sweet. I'm romantic. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can literally sit here and tell you, and then most of all, I'm fucking faithful. Like, how many women can actually, honestly, by all means, sit here and say that they're faithful? They can tell you, oh yeah, I'm not a player. Bullshit. Bullshit. It's bullshit. Because it could take like literally the slightest like compliment, and for you to do or say some freaking remark back to simply be considered like, bitch, you trifling, you know? And I can honestly say that I have so much to offer, but this person made me feel like I wasn't shit. This person legit made me feel like I wasn't worth it, because after everything that they put me through, and even after everything that, you know, that I was basically writing it out and trying to be supportive and even be a friend and even be civil, after every fucking thing, you know, they still chose somebody else but me. And I'm like, and that's a hard fact to swallow. I'm like, really? Like, okay, all right, you know, and that shit hurt. That was like a straight stab in the fucking heart. And to me, it was like, maybe, you know, you go through that stage where you're like, well, maybe I'm not worth it. Well, why didn't she fight for me? Why didn't she put up a fucking fight? Why would she choose other women over me? Like, I was nothing but good to you. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't perfect, but I was nothing but good to you. And to realize that, I realized that it wasn't me. For somebody else to not value you for who you are and what you have to offer, you start to realize, and you're like, no, fuck that. Like, I deserve the fucking world right now. I deserve the fucking world. I deserve to be like, you know, somebody's one and only. I deserve to be fought for. I deserve, and I just put my fucking foot down. Honestly, I put my fucking foot down, and I was like, no, I deserve it all. I fought so fucking hard in my life to be consistent, to be happy, to be in love, to be fucking betrayed. No, I deserve the fucking world. And then when you get that shit in your head, and you know that, you know, you confronted your wrongs, and no matter what, you were still there, and you still had this person's back, and they still weren't willing, I was like, you know what? I surrender. I had the little white flag. I was like, okay, I got it. Because it was no longer about what they deserved. It was about what I deserved. And I deserve the fucking world, whether this person was willing to give it to me or not. That's it. And even if they felt like I wasn't worth it, I don't need no fucking validation anymore. I don't need nobody to prove to me that I'm worth it. I don't need nobody to fight for me anymore, because guess what? I'm fighting for me. So once you start to realize your self-worth, comes the next step where you are you're idle, where you're just like, you know, it is what it is, and you start to think more and think more, and then right after you realize your self-worth, you're like, you know what, I ain't playing these fucking games anymore. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, I did the mistake of writing it out for a long time, and I got to that point that after I realized my self-worth, you know what I'm saying, I started realizing that it was all this. That's all it was. It was all talk. And every time, okay, let's just put it like this. Actions speak louder than words. I can't emphasize that enough. Actions speak louder than words. You can tell me you love me, you can tell me you miss me, you can tell me that bitch ain't shit, you can tell me that you're just working on yourself, you can tell me this, you can tell me anything in the fucking world, but if your fucking actions aren't adding up, what the fuck are you doing? Just this. You guys need to honestly just pay attention. Because when somebody wants to drag you out longer, they will literally say any fucking thing, anything in their power to keep you there, wrapped around their fingers, just to keep you there. And they know, because they know you so well, they will know exactly what to say to trigger that. Like, oh my God, she said she missed me. Oh, she said she missed the memories. Oh my God. Oh my gosh, she says she missed the kids. Oh, or they'll do like, they'll go to the extreme and send you pictures and say, oh, I saw this video and it reminded me of us, blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? It's like they'll go as far as to let you know like that they're thinking about you and that you're their priority. But guess what? What are they doing? Are they there by your side? Are they sleeping by your side? Or are they still with another bitch? Right. Or are they still like doing their own thing and then coming to you whenever they're lonely? Right. Actions speak louder than words. Stop letting people, like, it's all a blur. It's like this, look. Till you're finally, you're like, yeah. You're like, wait, what the fuck? Like, wait, what'd you say? Okay, so what are you doing? What are you doing? No. I stopped. I immediately, it was like all like a, you know, when you get that little light bulb, bing. Maria, like, snap the fuck out of it. Wake up. Because all they do is talk. All they do is talk and try to convince you otherwise. But guess what? What are you doing? Like, are you at my doorstep right now with flowers? Not necessarily flowers. And that was very novela-ish. Pero, you know what I'm saying? Are you at my doorstep? Are you getting your shit together to show me that we're gonna work this shit out? Like, what actions are you showing me? What are you doing to show me that this is gonna work? Talking? That's all it ever is. So you need to learn how to break out of that stage, or just like, oh sí, okay, está bien. Anyways, it's all a fucking mind game. Too many people do too much of this, guys. Too much people do too much talking, and they don't really show you. You know what I'm saying? And they will drag it out for as long as you allow them to. They will literally drag it out for as long as you allow them to. So snap the hell out of it before it's too late. Before it's like a year later and you're finally seeing this person almost fucking married, and guess what? Tú eres la pendeja. Tú eres la pendeja que estaba aquí, pero you told me this, pero you told me that, but. She's gonna be like, well, that's all I ever did. I just told you stuff, and yeah. But guess what? It is what it is. And finally, step 5 is to realize steps 1 through 4 and realize that there is always a blessing and a lesson. I heard that the other day and I was like, oh, that sounds nice. There's always a blessing and a lesson. You know what I'm saying? Because no matter what the fuck I went through, like, I'm glad it happened. I am so glad. Even though that was by far the most difficult experience of my life, and it still is. I can't even front. That's another thing that I didn't add into the clips. It's how hard it will be for a very long time. Time heals everything. You can't expect to be over somebody in a couple of months, even a couple of years. Time heals everything. And, you know, I didn't really go into that because of the fact that I'm just focused on myself. I'm too focused on myself to be concerned with what anybody else is doing, honestly. And I'm just working on bettering myself even more to remind myself all the time of who the fuck I am, honestly. And that has been by far the biggest blessing that I have ever learned. Self-worth. And knowing when to fucking fight, knowing when to give up. And once you realize your self-worth, that's when you realize step 5, which is to keep moving forward. You know? whether this person comes along, whether they're just gone forever, you, for yourself, for your own sake, you keep moving forward. You keep moving forward with your growth. You know what I'm saying? With your growth, your personal growth. Because right now, I know a lot of you might be like, yo, you are a completely changed person, and I honestly am. Like, I learned so much about myself and my worth and what it really is important to me. And once I figured that out, I'm like, I'm important. My happiness is what's important. And me and my kids deserve the absolute world. And once you figure that out and you're like, can this person do it for me? Can this person do it for me? Nope. Bueno, fuck it. Honestly. Because I've just reached that point in my life where I don't need a significant other. I really don't. Like, I don't need a significant other. I don't need love anymore. Because my self-love is so fucking amazing now that I'm just like, you either add to my life or you're subtracted out of my life. And that is, I mean, I even got goosebumps saying that shit, because honestly, you won't understand what I'm trying to say until you experience that. And I know a lot of people tend to, even me, myself, you know, like, should I fight? Should I stay? Should I? If you love somebody, fucking fight. Because honestly, you won't know who you are. You won't know what it's like to lose and gain unless you fucking go hard. So if you still got that chance to go hard, go fucking hard. Even if you end up disappointed, even if you end up losing, you never fucking lose when you go hard. You never fucking lose when you go hard. And I cannot emphasize that enough. You can't lose, because guess what? Even though you lose someone, you gain you. You're like, you know what? I did my absolute fucking best. And if that still didn't work, guess what? It's time to fucking go home. It's time to go fucking home. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It honestly is longer than expected. You guys might learn something from it. You guys might not. I don't think that unless you've actually experienced something like this, you'll probably be like, you'll probably think I'm just talking a bunch of gibberish, but it makes sense to me. And I really hope that this video helps some of you along your moving forward progress. Okay? So I miss you guys, and I promise I'm gonna try my best to do more videos. Okay?